5 positions in an intimate relationship that women literally wish men would try, but unfortunately, very few do. Good evening, my friends. What are you up to today? We will talk together about some positions that we women truly love and are really into. Let us be clear from the beginning. The best men live their intimate relationship as if it is a scene that is repeated every time. The same movements, the same positions, the same routine. As if they are running after a man in order to quickly reach pleasure. And that's it. After that, you find him wondering why the enthusiasm is gone. Why is the relationship not as eager as before? Why does he steal a glance from her eyes? Why has closeness become a habit and not a feeling? But the truth is, the matter is not in the number of movements or in trying new adventures every time. The real secret is that you do the right thing in the right way at the right moment, because women are not like what men think. They are not looking for a show of muscles or supernatural strength. They wish for a much deeper feeling. They want you feel safe with love and containment. You feel that you are with her with your heart and mind, not just with your body. These are intimate positions that make a woman tremble inside, not because she is bold or that she has a complex about you, because you touch areas inside her that she herself had locked. Doors that were closed out of fear or embarrassment, or because she never met a man who could understand her inside before seeing her from the outside. These positions are not sexual secrets. No, not at all. They are psychological and spiritual keys that differentiate between a normal relationship that can be forgotten and an experience that remains engraved in the memory. Do not forget. An important warning before we continue the content that we present in this video, and all the advice and information that we will talk about is directed specifically and intentionally to couples who live within the framework of a legitimate relationship, a relationship in which there is commitment and mutual respect. We believe that an intimate relationship should not be viewed as a means of pleasure only, nor as a type of temporary entertainment. It is much bigger than that. It is a real and deep extension of the emotional and spiritual bond that there is a relationship between the two that needs to be spoken, needs communication and mutual understanding based on trust, love, and the desire to please each other sincerely. That is why I would like to clarify, with all frankness and without any ambiguity, that any single person or one who is not in a legally married relationship is not the category intended by this content that we will talk about in this video. It deals with very sensitive and private aspects of the marital relationship. It is not just general information or superficial talk. Its purpose is to improve the quality of communication, whether emotional or physical, between the husband and wife so that the relationship remains deeper, stronger, and more beautiful, and to reduce the feeling of closeness and belonging completely far from any superficial concepts or disrespectful use of information. If you are not married or not in a legally married relationship, we advise you, with all respect, to postpone watching this type of content until you have a relationship built on commitment and stability. Because we see that an intimate relationship is not just a physical moment. This is a responsibility, a sacred arena for honest expression that should only be between two people who truly respect each other. We absolutely do not encourage using the blood type in wrong or immoral or unethical conversations. Also, for girls who are not yet married, turn off the video and keep it. Come back when you get married. Our goal with this video is awareness, not temporary excitement. We provide content that aims to enhance the relationship between spouses, not to attract attention just for the sake of excitement. And that's why we repeat it again and clearly. This advice is only directed to married people, and anyone who uses it outside of this framework does so at their own personal risk and we are not responsible for any moral consequences or actions that may occur because of this. Let us begin with the first position with us. Although it is one of the simplest positions, unfortunately, it is one of the most ignored. Not because it is difficult or because it requires an athletic body or complex movements, but because it requires something greater: full presence. Imagine a moment when you are in front of her. Your face is in her face. Your breathing and hers are mingling. Your eyes are in each other. They do not run away. And every touch reaches the heart before it reaches the body. In this type of closeness, the intimate relationship turns into a silent dialogue, but not between two bodies, but between two souls. The eye that does not leave the other eye secretes a hormone called oxytocin, and this is the hormone of attachment and love that ignites certain areas in the brain and makes her feel the same as you feel. This is a moment of true merging, as if time stops and the pleasure turns into full presence, a moment in which there is no thinking, but feeling everything. But unfortunately, most men run away from this type of closeness. Why? Because this kind of closeness needs you to be present with your whole being, not just with your body, but also with your soul. You must be spiritually naked before you are physically naked. There is no hypocrisy, no escaping, no, I am here as a Christian, no. You must be with her with your whole being, body, soul, and feelings, and then her body will start to respond to you in a completely different way. Her mind will calm down. Her desire will not just be a routine thing, but a ritual, a moment of safety in which she feels that she is seen, not just in your eyes, but also in your soul. You feel that she is seen without masks, without hypocrisy or compliments. You are not trying to possess her. You are embracing her truth. And this is exactly the moment that every woman dreams of, even if she has never said it out loud. The position that is coming has to do with rhythm. Many men make the mistake of thinking that a woman likes speed or strong performance with every thrust. But the truth is that she wants harmony. She wants to feel that you hear her breathing and that you are moving with her, not it has a slow, conscious, deep rhythm that doesn't rush ecstasy, but creates it moment by moment. It is what makes her body open like a flower. Whether she is on top and you are helping her find the pace that makes her comfortable, or you are behind her, holding her middle with a feeling, not one of control. The important thing is that you understand that true control is not in strength, but in harmony. The lady didn't tell him to buy it first, so don't touch it. It's a body that responds when it feels safe. Her arousal system doesn't work automatically. It needs feeling, rhythm, and real attention. Every move you make should be a message saying, I am with you. I see you as a lover. I feel you and I will not leave you. And when you deliver this message to her, her body at that moment stops resisting. Her mind stops thinking. Her heart calms down, and her soul starts opening its doors to you without you saying a word. True pleasure is not just when you separate her. True pleasure is when you revive her, when you make her feel that she is not just a tool, but a real partner in a sacred ritual. At that time, for her, it will not be just a moment that passed, but it will be an idea engraved in her body, because you did not just touch her skin, you touched the deepest part of her. Now we come to the concept of safe control. Many men confuse control with arrogance. They think that leadership means the individual and control, and that it is their word only. But the truth is that a woman is not afraid of domination. She is afraid of domination that does not give her a sense of security. The thing that a woman desires most is to feel that someone is holding her to protect her, not to control her in a certain position that opens the door for her to complete submission, but not submission out of weakness or submission. This is a choice. The position could be from behind, with her body leaning gently under yours, her hands between yours, and your breaths moving together in harmony. The seeker here is not in the shape of the position, but in the feeling behind it. This is not a moment of dominance. This is a moment of containment. At that moment, she feels that you are holding her, not to impose your control, but to reassure and protect her, and that your voice is not ordering. This calms and reassures. At that moment, she allows herself to relax while she is in your embrace. This is not just rhetoric. This is science itself confirms this. When a woman feels safe, real emotional and physical safety, her nervous system begins to react deeply and opens the doors to pleasure for her. Doors that should not open while she is tense or afraid. She does not want to think or analyze everything, or put up shields around herself. She wants to feel that she is in the embrace of a man with whom she feels the whole world is perfect and there is nothing to fear. And the man who can give her this feeling will discover a side within her that will never be revealed to anyone else. Now let's dive a little deeper. The arched position she is in. She raises her pelvis a little and her back is inclined smoothly, and her name is marriage. It all becomes more sensitive. These are not just different angles and that's it. It's like an invitation to open doors that don't open easily. Doors that don't open unless there is complete trust and sincere feeling. This position touches sensitive areas within her, connected to nerves, not just physical touches. It's connected to emotional and spiritual neurons as well. But the secret isn't in the technique. The real secret is in the awareness when you are with her in this position, and you look into her eyes and breathe with her and move according to her energy, not your impulse. At that time, you are not only inside her physically, you are entering her inner world. At that time, every movement becomes a melody, every breath is like a prayer, and every look between you is a communication, a deeper communication. With much of the body that you open inside her at this moment, it will not be touched, because you are reaching places inside her, and no man in the world can reach her unless he is present with her, with all his being. Now we have reached the position that very few people talk about. Although it may be one of the most influential positions, the side overlap position. That is, the two bodies are wrapped around each other, your legs intertwined, one hand under her neck and the other hugging her waist. There is no rush, no wait, but you and her in a moment of true stillness. Time stops and space disappears, and feelings are what move you. There is no goal other than closeness. There is no movement except when it comes from a sincere feeling. This position, as studies have proven, increases the percentage of oxytocin, which is the hormone of love, trust, and attachment. You do not have to go deep. The important thing is that you feel deeply in this moment. She feels that you are her anchor, the support she can lean on, the back that reassures her. Your hands are on her waist. Your breath touches her neck. Your voice is soothing, and your presence with her completely. She is not looking for excitement. She is looking for reassurance, and that is exactly what makes this moment unforgettable. In this position, she can laugh, she can cry, she can whisper or even be silent. She can be completely natural without worrying, without trying to impress or tame her. Because she knows that you are not trying to impress her. You love her as she is, and at that time you are not just a man to her. you have become safety, the person she trusts with all her heart and confides in about everything inside her. This kind of closeness is not asked for in words, but her body will ask for it from you again and again if you know how to give her this space and make her feel that she is loved and that she is being herself. Bottom line, don't waste your time looking for new tricks or complicated techniques to impress her. What I need is not a trick. What I need is awareness. Awareness makes you understand that an intimate relationship is not a theatrical performance or a moment of show. This is a moment of pure honesty between two bodies and two souls. You don't care about how you look at that time, or how strong you are, or how long it lasts. The real question is, how did she feel? How did you make her feel? If she comes out of that moment feeling loved, understood, and safe, then you are the man you're looking for. If you've come this far with me, you're not just a spectator. You are one of the few who seek understanding, not just seduction, on the depth, not the surface. A real relationship, not just a passing glance. If this talk touched you, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell to receive the episodes first. And leave me a comment with your opinion or experience, because we are here to understand more, not to judge more. See you in the next episode. Be in agreement, be present, and touch with your hearts before your bodies. Peace, I love you all, cool.